What is the best way to get a return on your money? Do you believe your money should be working harder for you than you do? Most people will agree with that statement, and yet they work, 60 hours a week. They work 40 hours a week. They work on weekends. If they're a business owners, chances are they're working 180 hours. They're spending all their time at work. When they're not working, they're thinking about work. When they're not working, they're trying to shut down their brain by watching TikTok videos just to shut down their brain because they can't get away from work, even when they're trying to go to sleep. So what's the answer? Should you invest in real estate, right? Everybody thinks real estate is the best investment you can make. And over time, over a lifetime, it's a pretty good investment because, real estate doubles in value every 15 to 30 years. Every 15 to 30 years. Okay? So is it the stock market? No, because, people are happy making 6 to 8% in the stock market. 6 to 8% a year, right? So if it's not real estate, and we've interviewed a couple of CPAs that specialize in people that invest in real estate, and they'll clearly tell you most real estate investors are underwater. They think they're making money, but they don't know how to do the right math, right? They don't know how to calculate return on capital investment, right? So if it's not real estate, it's not the stock market, because your wealth advisor will brag for making you 12% per year. 12% per year. That's 1% per month. What about 1% per day? Is that possible? All right. This is not investment advice. We're just comparing different strategies. And recently, when I say recently, I'm talking for the past 3 years or so, I'm getting 1% per day, which is 150% every 150 days, or 365% every 365 days, right? So again, this is not investment advice. I'm only talking about what I would do. And, I'm always trying to Pelosi effect, right? When you watch other people, what they do, whether it's ethical or not, because since when are dictators or government employees or governors or whoever they are, since when are they ethical? Do they give themselves an unfair advantage, right? Does Pelosi give herself an unfair advantage with insider trading? Of course she does. Is she bothered by the fact that she makes a hell of a lot more money than the average person? I don't think so. Do you think she loses any sleep over it? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So why are you so concerned about it? All right. Why is it when I mention, designing a business to create an unfair advantage, either you don't believe it or you feel guilty about it? Does Elon Musk, feel guilty about the billions that he makes? Does he feel guilty about the millions of taxes that he doesn't pay? No, he doesn't. I'm sure he sleeps very well at night. So why are you so concerned about it? And here's a question for you. If you had an opportunity to make $100, make 1% per day, investing in crypto, or even that same $100 and crowdfunding to become an angel investor, why are you so concerned about that? What if you could, there's Google situations, Google opportunities where you can make 2,000% on your return on capital investment by becoming an angel investor, by investing in some of these tech companies that I keep talking about, but yet nobody does it. Very few people actually do it. And if they do it, they're very quiet about it because they don't want everybody to do it. So I'm shouting from the rooftops to give you opportunities, to give you 2,000 or 1,000% return on capital investment by investing in the right businesses or investing in the right crypto. Why aren't you jumping at the opportunity? Here's a statistic that I truly believe this. If all the wealth in the world was divided equally, within 5 years, the wealthy people would get all their money back and the poor people would lose all their money again. So what am I trying to say? It's a mindset. Either your mindset is designed to spot opportunities or see opportunities as nuisances. You're tripping over gold bars, but you're seeing them as nuisance. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be pissed off at this video because it's making you aware of things you're not doing. And yet you see this video as a nuisance. All right? And people unfollow me when I give them advice that would actually change their lives, but they'd rather unfollow. If you notice, I keep getting over 1 million followers, then I lose 1,000 followers because I post a video like this, right? And I keep posting videos like this because eventually I only want true followers. People who actually want to change their lives. I don't want to waste time answering questions to people who will never, ever, ever, ever change their lives. So thank you for doing me a favor. I only want people who truly want to change their lives, the people who want to join the CEO Club, the people who will commit to doing the work that needs to be done. There's no shortcuts to create generational wealth. None. None. I mean, there are leverage tools like AI and social media and so on. Those are leverage tools, just like a mortgage is a leverage tool, even though it's a terrible leverage, right? So post a comment below. Would you like to get 1% return on your $100 every day, right? Or would you like to start a business to create generational wealth or start creating generational wealth within 3 years or 5 years? Post a comment below. Get off your freaking ass. Start doing something. Nobody's going to do it for you. Trust me. You're old enough to know no one is coming to rescue you. We'll talk again soon. Take care. Post a comment.